Scarllett.
Okay, I'm gonna get to the point because this is probably my third time re-recording this right now. This video has been messed up like 3 times now. No, it's twice since it's my third time. I'm gonna talk about VR, but first, I don't hate Xbox. Some particular people keep calling me a pony. Yeah, I like freaking PlayStation over Xbox, but I don't hate Xbox. So this, you being an Xbox hater, no, I'm not an Xbox hater. I'm a Phil Spencer hater because I don't like Phil Spencer's directions. Like he took where, boy, I swear, this is probably the worst thing I could possibly say. But where the heck is Don Mattrick when you need him to make games for this system? Because Don Mattrick came out and made some quality games in the 360 generation, and I'm not here to say that he's better. I can't say, actually no, he is better, but he didn't start this generation off well, and they fired him for it. They got rid of him real quick and put Phil Spencer in charge, and Phil Spencer's no better. Oh, he's just worse. He's actually way worse. I think when Don Mattrick said that, what he said in 2013, he was telling the truth, because even though, and quote, as someone quoted to saying, is PlayStation fans blew 2013 out of proportions. Now maybe he's 100%. No, he's not 100%. Maybe he's right on that. We did blow it out of we did bring it up. Obviously, I think PlayStation fans were the one that were more vocal about it, about not wanting a online only future, which now you have no choice because you're getting it. Phil Spencer brought you streaming. Now PlayStation was already streaming by the time xCloud was announced, but no one was using it. No one cared about it. But as soon as Microsoft done it, streaming was viable. Streaming was good. Now it's okay. Yes, and it didn't work well on PlayStation, and it still doesn't work well now, even on the top of the line Stadia, apparently. So my point is, Phil Spencer did not do anything this entire generation. All he did is just bring you something you didn't want, and he's taken away something that you did want, like Scalebound. And let's put it mildly, VR. VR is a very controversial one because not many PS4, not many PlayStation VRs were bought. Even Oculus, PlayStation VR sold what, about 4.5 million copies. Oculus, which is I think it's a Google thing, and even Steam has its own VR. Oh my goodness, and Microsoft can't do one. But regardless, Steam and Oculus has a VR. Now, if you look at it like this, they know that VR is going to be something big. They are innovative enough to jump onto that and at least try it. Now, Microsoft, they like to see, yeah, it's successful, now let's do it. That's their thing. This is successful, let's do this. This works, let's do that. This is good, let's do that. When Phil Spencer came out and said that VR is not communal, and I think what he means by that is simply it's not multiplayer. There are some VR games that are multiplayer, but he's like, it is not multiplayer. It's not something that we want to go into because basically you can't play with friends, and pretty much just like that, you cannot play with friends. Now, as I said, there are some VR games that are multiplayer, and but a lot of them are very single player based. And there is nothing wrong with that. Single player games are fantastic, and the fact is, VR immerses you into the game. There is Resident Evil. Apparently, I've heard that game is scary. I never played it, but Resident Evil in VR is scary. There is big games in there. There's I don't think Fallout has VR. No, Skyrim Special Edition. It has VR. Now you go on to PC and you have a lot of VR games. Astro Bot is VR on PlayStation VR. There's a lot of games that are VR. There's a freaking Iron Man game coming out for PlayStation VR. Like, these are the things that Microsoft could be getting if they had if they had a VR device, but they don't care. Why? It's not it's not making money. I know Xbox guys that have bought a PlayStation to get a VR like headset because they wanted to VR and they wanted it to play a lot of VR games. What's wrong with that? But a lot of Xbox defenders, I should call them. I will not call out no names. They're saying, oh, they're calling it. Well, what was the word that was used? What was the word that was used? Oh yeah, fake hate. Fake hate, fake outrage, fake all. Like, it's not fake. People want VR. It's not a lot of people that want VR. It's probably about 4% or so on PlayStation that has VR. But people do want VR. They just want. The thing is, what they want is a wireless VR headset. And once that wireless VR headset comes out, I think it will be even more vibrant. It will be picked up and snatched up much quicker. Because if you have a wireless VR headset, there's not much connecting to you need, and everyone knows that the VR right now has a bunch of wires, and that's one of the reasons why I never got one. I can pick up a VR headset right now. I can go on Amazon or I can go on PlayStation.com and I can buy a VR headset. But the amount of wires, I'm just not interested. I've already have enough wires with my Xbox, my PlayStation hooked up, my other stuff hooked up, my Chrome hooked up, everything. I got so much thing hooked up. I don't need any more wires. I don't. So that's that's one of my reasons why I don't have a VR. But I do want one, and I know Sony is working on a VR 2 for the PlayStation 5, so that's where I'm going to get it, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be wireless. Not guaranteeing anything, but I'm pretty sure it will be wireless. But it's not for people who are calling it fake outrage and fake hate. It's not fake hate. People want this stuff. It's just that it's not a high demand of people. But people are going around defending Microsoft. Microsoft doesn't have to do this. I'm like, come on, man. It's a feature that they promised, and they say that they're listening to people. How are you listening to people? How? There's a prominent Xbox guy. I won't call him. There's a prominent Xbox person that bought a PlayStation VR because they liked VR. VR is people want it, right? There is nothing wrong with that, and we all know people want it. It's just how much people want it is the issue. But y'all y'all need to stop defending and protecting Microsoft. Microsoft doesn't need protect. They got a PR from, you know, they're trash. They got a PR from the defend themselves. Stop going out there and defending Microsoft. Like, we know, like, all of y'all love, like, Microsoft. We know Microsoft is a loved brand from by the Xbox community. We know this. I know this. It's not complicated. Like, we all know this. But y'all act as if Microsoft needs you to defend for them, to be a white knight. And a lot of Xbox do that, but there is no need. But I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna hate, because I think Xbox got enough hate this entire generation. Like, big time. And I still got more I still got more things to say about Xbox, but right now I'm just gonna stop, because there is literally no need. But here's the thing, Xbox isn't a bad system. I hate the fact that Phil Spencer, all he wants is multiplayer games to push into Game Pass and something that he can monetize, and that's probably one of the reasons why he doesn't want VR at all, because he probably cannot monetize it as much. Because here's the thing, if not many people are buying VRs, how are you gonna make money back off it when you monetize it? You can't monetize it so much. So I get why he doesn't want VR, but that's not a reason to not do VR, because people want it. I would love to play Forza with VR. I'd love to play Halo with VR. Like, come on. But it is what it is. People are gonna defend when they want to defend their own products, but it's all good. Thank you for watching, and peace, and take care. Have you